Ugh, why do that? Fine. Or maybe how did I have this set up before? I have no idea. Okay, hold on. Okay. Setup. I don't remember how I had this the last time. Because I'm silly. There we go. Hey Amber, thanks for stopping by. I'm currently posting all of my links everywhere so that people know I'm streaming, and then also have to set up my camera better. Hey Emily, were you here? Were you here the first time I streamed? I can't remember. I remember an Emily, but I don't know if you're the same one. Okay, bear with me. I don't remember. I have a cruddy memory. I feel that. That's okay. Excuse me. There we go. Taking care of some technical things real quick. Excuse me. I don't know how to do this without already streaming because I have to get the link in order to share the link, you know? Do. There we go. Okay. 2 more places to share it to. Or maybe just one. Yeah, I think just one. Boop. Okay. We're done now. Solid. Nope, we're not because I did it wrong. Gosh dang it. Would you please? There we go. Now we're done. Okay. Solid. I have to set up my camera better because this is not it. This is not it at all. Hold on. Let me get her out of the way. Let's see. Hold on. Am I allowed to? No, I'm not. Okay, hold on. Does this work? Oh, sorry. It does not. Alas. Okay. There we go. That should be good enough. It's just on the opposite side than it usually is. Sweet. Okay. Currently making a pair of shorts that I'm not sure are going to work. May or may not have made a mistake. Mistake. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I didn't think about it at all before I did it. So it's too late now. You're sewing too? Sweet. I have a song stuck in my head, but I don't actually know what the song is, so it's kind of a problem. I know it's from. I'm taking a break from sewing. My sewing machine is currently in timeout. I feel that. Mine is like perpetually broken. I had my father look at it, who is like kind of a genius in certain aspects. And he is also very familiar with sewing machines, and he's like, dude, I think we just got you a bad sewing machine, unfortunately, because it cannot sew through more than 2 layers of fabric. Which I don't, for those that know, it's kind of uncommon that I sew less than 2, so it's kind of an issue, kind of a problem. So I hand sew, which isn't ideal because it takes 7,000 years. But you know what? I don't got a choice. I do also have more control over what I'm making. My sewing machine can't sew through or else it eats it. Yeah, same. Me too. Me too. Especially with little clothes, it just engulfs the fabric and then it's gone forever. And then my sewing machine is all like, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you get for eating stuff that you're not supposed to eat. Piece of garbage. Using my sewing machine puts me in such a vile mood because it just ruins things. It really just ruined things for me. It's a problem. Okay. And I can't play music in the background this time because the last time I streamed, I was like, I'm just going to keep the music quiet so I'm sure y'all can't hear it. And then the next day, I get an email, you have a copyright claim on your live stream. And I was like, well, heckin'. Why are you smart? I swear sewing machines are like cats. They like to eat what they can't have. That's very true. It's very true. They're very temperamental and they swallow things that are not good to swallow. Gigantic problem. And also, I wish I could stream on landscape mode, but like, it won't let me. It will not. It will not let me. On, and it's like, nope, you got to rotate your camera. And I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what to tell you, man. if I could hook my DSLR up to my laptop, I could stream that way, but I don't know if that's an option with my camera. Because I've tried it before, and it didn't work. Because my camera is a little bit, it's a little bit sketchy. I sort of broke the shutter on it when I first got it. So it's got problems. It's got some problems. And if I'm honest with myself, I'm not sure these shorts are gonna work out for me. Because I think I made a mistake with the side that I put the ruffles on. I think I really goofed that. Oh, and now there's a knot in it. My least favorite part of existing. What in heaven's name? Okay. Can I just... I don't know if y'all can see this. If it would focus, that'd be super cool. They might work for a different Dodge project. Yes, they probably will. Maybe. I don't know. The construction is a little sketchy because of what I did. And I'll show you in a minute what I mean. But look at this. There's a knot on this side and there's a knot on this side. I don't know what happened. And I think I need to clean my camera screen. Or, hold on, lens. Forgive me for blinding you for a second. Oh, that's infinitely better. Sick. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's so much better than what it was a couple seconds ago. Okay. Who did this to me? And why did they do it? And why do they hate me? Why do they hate me so much? I can see. Yeah. Uh-huh. I did not know that my lens was dirty till I looked at it and I was like, you know what? That's gross. Ooh, I don't know if these are gonna work for another doll project. They look janky. They kind of look like an adult diaper. I think I made a mistake. I think I might have to use the other side. You know, things happen. You learn as you go. It's whatever. Oh, also, I have discovered that I should probably only stream when my brother is not home, which is when he's at work, because I forget that his workspace are very close to each other. And I feel awkward talking to a camera while he's in the same room with me, essentially. So there's that. Like the first time I live streamed, he came in randomly and I didn't have enough time to communicate to him, hey, I'm streaming, so like I'm gonna talk sometimes. Um, and I felt weird. I felt weird the whole time. It was a problem. That's probably why the end of that stream got really awkward. Because I'm just an awkward person in general. Um, that's just how it is for me. Gonna angle this better. Sweet. So, yeah. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights are better for streaming for that reason. I think these shorts are not going to work. I predict that they're not going to work because they're weird. I put them together weird. I did not take into account the type of fabric that this is, which you should always do when you're making something. Otherwise, it looks weird. And then you're like, why does it look weird? And it's cause. Oh, hi, Sanji. You are just you. That is true. And me is pretty awkward. I was homeschooled my whole life. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't actually think that that has anything to do with my awkwardness, because, like, um, my brother is also homeschooled his whole life, and he is the least awkward person that I know, even though we have pretty opposing communication styles. Um, that's probably why, actually. He's not awkward at all, but him and I have had a very similar life. And yet, all right, man. I'm gonna tie this off and try them on, but I don't think this is it. I don't think I don't think this is the move for me. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm awkward just because that's how I am. Because I've always been like that, and that's fine. However, it does get uncomfortable sometimes. Ah, I don't think so either. I'm awkward and went to public school. Although I do have ADD and ADHD. Yeah. I think I think some people are just awkward, and that's okay. Okay, so like they don't look bad. They're actually really cute. But I don't know if they're what I want for this current doll, and I can't try them on the current doll because I have to wait to show them to you until the video comes out. Um but like they're not bad at all. They're pretty cute. I'm I'm not mad at the way that they look. But I might be for the purpose of what I'm doing with the doll that I'm working on. Hold on, let me try it on them. We'll see. We'll see my opinion. And I cannot show you because of legal reasons. But not really, because I don't have anything legal to back me on, but whatever. I am an adult, so they say. I like to consider I am unique and usually. What? No, hold on. No, the comment went away. There it is. I'm an adult, so they say. I like to consider that I am unique and unusually unnormal, not awkward. That works. Did I do it? I think I just did the thing. Did I do the thing? I did not do the thing. I didn't do the thing. Ah, dang it. I thought I flipped my camera the way that I wanted, but I did not. But yeah, just calling yourself abnormal is also fine. But honestly, what is normal is the other thing. I think about that all the time. Um, like especially during the pandemic and stuff. Everyone's saying like we're going back to normal, and I'm like, I don't quite know what that means. Okay, now that I'm trying them on the doll, I would show it to you, but I can't. I kind of like it actually. So it might work. Let me try it on with the shoes as well, because that makes a huge difference, because the shoes are weird. The shoes are odd. Oh, and then I have to add, okay, there's more details that I have to add than just this. So I think this might work actually. Oh, you know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do? That could make things harder. Anyway, um, oh, okay, with the shoes, it's much better. It's much better with the shoes. Okay, I have succeeded. Sick. I was afraid once I was halfway done putting these shorts together yesterday. Um, I was like, oh, they might be awful. These might be the most worst thing I've ever built. And it's actually not. Oop. I got a text from my mod. Oh, I actually can't show you Amber because I'm using my phone camera to stream and then so I'd have to take a picture and then I'll have to show you later. I will show you, but it'll have to be later. But anyway, good to know that we have a success. I was unsure. You will definitely get a picture though later. I promise. I promise. One thing though, I can tell you, these shorts are supposed to be what is called corset shorts, except for the fact that when I Google corset shorts, these do not come up, but they do exist. I promise they're a thing. I've seen them. Um, and I should have put on the ribbons before I sewed them together. That's gonna be a process to put the ribbons on. Oh, I didn't think of that. I mean, I did think of it, but I forgot to remind myself while I was doing it. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not actually that annoyed, but it is. Shut up. It is kind of not ideal, but that's okay. That will be quite the process. Yeah, I definitely pulled a goof on that. Oh, I always do that. I need to write things down because I was thinking about that yesterday, and I mean, I was thinking about it yesterday, so that's why I forgot. Um, yeah. Now it's time to hem the side seams, which I also should have done before I attached all of the things, but you know what? Sometimes, man, sometimes I just don't do things right. And I think that is, you know, just part of being alive. Sometimes you just goof. You sit there and you're like, ah, I goofed. And you either fix it or you leave it alone. And that's fine. This has been an inspirational conversation with me. Somebody please slap my slogans onto t-shirts and sell them at an unreasonable profit so that I can go to college. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Except for the fact that there's something that people with merch don't tell you, and I'm going to tell you it right now because I have tried to make merch myself. I have a couple merch items of mine, but they are not worth the money, first of all. I am unimpressed with the service because they contacted me. They were like, hey, you have a solid viewing and we would like to make a small line for you. And I was like, cool, I will design the little bits because I don't trust you. They printed it and sent it to me, and it was terrible. I washed it once and the printing cracked and it was garbage. It was garbage. And the thing is, they don't tell you the fact that, one, the products aren't great unless you go through the right provider. And two, they are, when you pay for merch, you are paying for the art that goes into it, the design. You're paying for the time of the people that made the pieces, but mostly you are paying for the the actual like item itself before it was merch, if that makes sense. um you are paying for an existing item that's just like a blank t-shirt that you could buy from the dollar store. And so it's 20% of the profit when you buy merch. Actually, only 20% of that goes to the person that actually made the design, which from a certain standpoint makes sense, but that's not worth it for somebody like me that doesn't have a large enough audience to really sell that many. So it's like 20% of that profit is just not worth it. And nobody talks about that, and I wish that they would. Because the whole merch thing, I don't trust it. I'm not behind it, because the other thing is I cannot guarantee that the products, um like how they're made, I cannot guarantee that it's ethically produced either. I don't know where their resources or materials come from. I don't know who is making them. I don't I don't know enough about it to feel safe being like, yeah, I'll just sell this willy-nilly because, I can. It's not comfortable to me. And another thing, none of them are size inclusive enough for my standards. Um, I come from a family that has very large people and very little people. I am one of the very little people. And size inclusivity is very important to me, deeply important to me, actually. And none of them are inclusive enough. They all only go up to about, what is it, like a 2XL? And that's just not big enough for some people. It's just not big enough for some people, and some of them only go down to like a medium. And I know very well that that's not small enough for some people. So I've got I've got issues with merch and the people that try to make me sell it. I've got problems with it. And until I can find somebody that sells stuff ethically and has a solid um, size selection, I'm probably never going to produce merch. Because honestly, what the heck? I was so disappointed with the sample that that company sent me. And I'm not going to talk about who it was because I think that's rude. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I also can't remember their name, so that there's that. Anyway, that's a small rant on my part. I have issues with merch. And I have issues with buying merch as well, especially when I know that they're from websites that are similar to the one that I was offered, because I know the quality of their products and it's not great. And they have a 50% markup. That's the other thing, is like, if I wanted any substantial revenue from the merch, I would have to mark it up. What was it, like 40% is what they recommended to me. But the shirt is already like $20 if it was, a shirt that somebody was buying. So if I mark that up 40%, that's like, I can't do math that well, but that's like a 30 something dollar shirt, and I'm not I cannot morally do that when I know that the product is not worth it. I could talk about this for hours. However, um, and those websites that are like, we'll print you, a custom design on a t-shirt, they're the exact same thing. They're the exact same thing. And it's garbage and I hate it. I hate it so much. Again, I could talk about that for a long time, but I will choose not to. Because I'm sure I could go round and round with it until y'all got tired. But anyway, there's some secrets that people with merch probably don't talk about because they're either not aware, which is valid, or they just don't care, which is easy to do. It's easy to not care. So, whatever. Not my problem. I just do what I think is right. And what I think is right is not selling merch if I can't guarantee that it's well made. Anyway, how are y'all doing? I've had a decent day. What have I done today? I ate breakfast. Crazy. I did some reading. I'm reading a book right now. It's called Under the Skin by Michael something. I can't remember their last name. And it's setting up pretty well. The reason I'm reading this book, though, it's not just something I picked up randomly. I watched a movie that's called Under the Skin. It's starring Scarlett Johansson. And that movie ruined my life. That movie, a small part of me left my body when I watched that movie, and I'm still unsure why I finished it. It was terrible. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. It was it was so confusing and weird. It's an indie film. If you want to look it up and see the trailer, you'll know what I mean when I say that it's so artsy that you don't even know what the movie is about, and I can appreciate the art and the work that goes into making a film because the thing is it's well made. It's a well made, it's a well filmed film. It's solid. However, I don't know what it was about. I do not know what the film was supposed to be saying to me, what it was about. Um, I couldn't track the storyline, and it was so disturbing. I will not describe it to you because it was awful and I don't want to. It was so bad. It was so bad. So, anyway, after I watched that movie, I had to look up. I was like, what do other people think about this? Because I don't understand what I just saw. And I didn't sleep that night for another like 3 hours because it was so just mortifying. Um, yeah, anyway. So I had to look up a couple movie reviews of what other people thought about it. No. Don't tell me to rotate my device, you weird little streaming platform thingy. It's fine. Anyway, so I looked up some movie reviews and I figured out that it was a book, and I was like, oh, so it's like a symbolic representation of the stuff in the book. And after I've read about, I'm maybe a third of the way through the book. And it makes a lot more sense, objectively. It's still disturbing. But like, you know, it makes sense. It's disturbing in a way that makes sense, which is important to me. Okay. Now I have to attach the ribbons somehow. I don't need sleep, I need answers. Exactly. That's exactly how I felt. It was terrible. It was awful. It was one of the worst things I've ever experienced. It was so it was so weird. If you want to be traumatized, go watch that movie because I can understand from an artist's perspective, like the visuals and the stuff. It was cool. It was if you're into really weird things, it was cool. It was fine. It was well put together, but it was so disturbing. It was so disturbing. Okay, I have to go get my ribbons, so I'll be right back. Okay, now to figure out. All of those things can also describe repainting. That's also true. Mm. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I forgot that I had this tiny ribbon. Thank God. Um, I've never used this ribbon. I bought it for when I was making. What was I making? I was making Bayonetta at the time. That was like 3 years ago. That's crazy. And I don't think I used them. I'm not sure. I bought a lot of ribbon for that project. Okay, so here's my thing. How do I do this? Since some written works should never become film. I agree. I agree. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was awful. I will never be the same. Since these are already constructed, I'm thinking about making it come out of here maybe and coming through maybe. It was an abomination. It was. It was. Have you seen it, Sanji? Sorry. I think it dipped out. I think it dipped out. Are we good? Are we good? No, I haven't, but I used to run a video store. And I know how bad they can be. Yeah. Anyway. Guess what I have right here? There is a big ol' needle. I use these for everything. Anyway, I had talked with someone who had seen the movie and enjoyed it. And I was like, why are you the way that you are? And he still couldn't. The only reason he liked it is he was like, it was interesting. And I was like, that's not good enough. That is not good enough for me. That it was interesting. No, I have standards. I have standards, my guy. That is not good enough for me. Got things to do. It dipped out again. I'm so sorry. That one was my fault. To do with my connection. It's only because I'm silly. Trying to make the chat come back up and it won't sometimes. I think I missed something. Psycho Ninja Kid, hello. I didn't answer you a while ago, so you're probably not here anymore. But thank you. I hope it's running still, because I goofed. I goofed again. Okay. How am I going to go about this? I have the needle. I have the brain, I think. The joy of the living in the middle of nowhere. That is true. internet here is garbage. Garbage when you cut out the last. Because you're a goober. Okay, so the reason they look weird on this doll is because this is the wrong body type for these shorts. I'm making these for a little sister body type, and this is not that. So that's why I thought it looked weird. But alas, it does not. Okay, so how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Oh, I almost knocked over my tripod. That's exciting. I get paid for this. A very minimal amount, I would like to add, but I do get paid. Okay. So I think if I'm No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, I'm changing tactics. I am changing tactics. Okay, so opinions, really quick. I accidentally folded those the wrong way because I made darts in it so that it would fit and so that it would look more ruffly, but I accidentally think I sewed them going in the same direction. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. We'll have to work around that. I think I should make it go through here. I don't know. I'm uncertain. What do these look like backwards? I don't think they look great because... Oh, but they're more even because I folded it right on the back. But it looks like hot garbage. Okay, well, we'll just deal with it as it is. Why is... Oh, this rubber band is virtually useless. Okay. So... I don't know how to do this, so I'm just gonna go for it. Because if I'm honest with myself, I don't know what I'm doing. And I will be the first to tell you, I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know if this will go through or not. Because it has to go like through 3 layers of fabric. I don't know if this is a great idea. Oop! There she is. There she is. Walking on air she is. Covered in hair she is. Queen of the world. Okay. Ribbon. I don't know if it was a good idea to do this while it's on the doll, but you know what? I do what I want. I do what I want. I don't know if the way I'm doing this makes sense or if it's good for me or anybody else involved. Eek! I don't know. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yeah. Sweet. I don't know if this is gonna mess with things, but I can always take it out if it does. Okay. Oh no, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be just fine. Cool. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. These are the things that I say to myself before I make huge mistakes. Okay, but it's gotta not be squiggly. They're gonna be so cute. They are. I'm really glad that you sent me that picture because I'm excited about this. I am very, yeah. This is good. This is good. We like this. If I can do it right. Oh my gosh. The thing is, this is twisted, and I tried to make it not twisted. But in trying to make it not, I twisted it. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Okay. We make it not twisted by doing this question mark. Don't get it twisted. I don't remember how that song goes, but I know that it's a Paramore song. Oh! You're welcome. Oh gosh. It's fine. Oh, again, I get paid for this. This is my, this is part of my income right here. Wee! Sorry about that. Let me try and make sure that that doesn't happen again. Free ride, yes, indeed. Little did you know that you got free tickets to a roller coaster just now. Okay. I have to adjust it more. The thing about this tripod is that it's a little bit broken. Um, you meant to do that. Yeah, this is actually a, what do you call that? A dinner theater. So if you don't have dinner, that's on you. I'm not making you dinner. You kidding me? I can only provide the show. Okay, looking good. Now, which one is on which side? Although I guess I don't necessarily have to make sure that they crisscross, but I would like to. I would like to. I would definitely like to make that happen. You know, I just realized something. Um, I should be wearing my glasses. And I'm not. I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm problematic. They're a problem. There we go. I don't know if anyone got that reference. I can only assume so, but like, you know, you end up on different parts of the internet sometimes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so let me look at a reference picture real quick. I think I'm wrong about what I'm doing currently. And because Amber, my mod, is actually knowledgeable at sewing, she's probably screaming at me. but not actually. Hold on. Okay, yes. I am doing it wrong, but I don't know how to do that in the way that it looks on the actual article of clothing. You know what? I would never. I'm too busy screaming at my own mistakes. That's fair. That's fair. That's very reasonable. Okay. Why did I use my shorts as a pincushion? What's wrong with me? Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go for it, and if it doesn't work, I can do it again in a different way. I can do it again. I can do it once more. I might not have cut enough ribbon, but that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing is wrong. All the fabric in my vicinity is a pincushion. Yeah, I feel that. A lot of the time I use my own clothes that I'm wearing as a pincushion, just because I know that that'll help me um, keep track of them. Because if it's attached to me, how will I lose it? You know, it's impossible to lose something that's attached to you, or so you would think. That's what I tell myself anyway. Maybe I'm in denial, but that's not relevant. It's not relevant at all. I swear if I get flagged for having a naked doll, I will sue somebody. Because that's happened before. Not on stream, but if ever there was a time to do it now, YouTube. I dare you. I dare you. New SCP, yeah. Yup. Okay. Okay. I think that'll work. I think so. I don't know. Eek. This is gonna be a maneuver and a half. Ah, that's good enough. Is it bad that I'm kind of tempted to turn a humanoid SCP into a doll? I saw. I've seen a couple people do that. I've seen. What was that? What was that SCP? Maybe it wasn't an SCP. What was that called? People were obsessed with it for a while. And it was a meme for a bit afterwards, of course. I want to turn all things into dolls personally. Yeah. That's also relatable. Was it Siren Head? That's what it was called. Is that what that is? Is that considered an SCP? I don't know. I saw a doll of that though. That was pretty cool. Same here. I kind of want to turn Dr. Bright into a doll. Heck yeah. I think I saw one actually. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen one. One day I'll be brave enough to create a doll. Heck yeah, man. Not an SCP, but an urban legend turned into a game. Ah, okay. I get confused sometimes. Okay, I think we have. I think I have enough ribbon for that. If I don't, I can fake it by gluing it down and then making a bow and then gluing that to that. It'll be fine. It'd be cool if we had an SCP collab for Halloween. That would be cool. Stop it. You're giving me ideas. And I always do collabs for Halloween, ever since I started doing YouTube. It's been a rule of mine that whenever I do Halloween dolls, it has to be a collab with people. The last time I did that, I hosted it, and it didn't go very well. But it was fine. It was fun. It was fun. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that for Halloween? Wait a minute. What did I make for Halloween last year? Huh. I legitimately don't know. That's a problem. What did I make last year? I literally have no idea. It's kind of an issue. I don't have a YouTube channel, but I would absolutely love to collab. That'd be fine. I've done collabs with people that don't have YouTube before, because honestly, I'm not that worried about it. I think it's weird. Okay, let me air some dirt on the doll community, because there's some things that people don't know about, and I think it's a problem, actually. I think it's an issue, in the doll community that people are really selective about who they work with. And I understand that from a certain perspective, because when I was getting SCP means secure, contain, and protect. Oh, I don't think I knew that. I just knew that it was like a classification for a certain type of creature slash character. Anyway, but there's artists that are incredibly selective with who they work with. And there's some merit to that. That's valid, because not everybody in the community is super nice. So I get being selective, but being exclusive, surrounding how many followers someone has is weird. I think it's I think it's weird, personally. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. And if you're smaller in the community, you haven't really seen that yet. But it's an issue. It's a huge problem, actually, because people always talk about how wholesome the doll community is, and it is. It is. There's really solid people in this community, but there's some things that go on that I don't think are really beneficial to artists, especially new artists. It's really hurtful, actually. I don't know. I could talk about that for a while, but I don't want to like cause any drama or anything. It's a hard it's a hard thing to navigate, for sure. Being on the internet with other people on the internet it's difficult. It's difficult. But anyway, long story short, I don't have any issues with collaborating with people that don't have YouTube or don't have a following. I just want to work with people. I'm too collaborative of a person to do that. I just want to make things. And if making things with other people is a thing that can happen, I want that to happen. That'd be great. As long as they don't take advantage of me, because that's also happened before with collabs, and that was really disappointing. So be careful with who you collab with. If they're ever making you uncomfortable, stop. Tell them and stop working with them immediately. Especially if it's a doll swap. Be very careful about that. Don't post most of my doll art, but if you want some photos, just DM me on Instagram. Sure. Is your handle on there the same as this one? Is the one on YouTube? Because what I like to see on the internet is people that are approachable and nice to each other without expecting something in return. Let me double check. I'll be right back. Okay. But yeah, if anybody has a bad experience with any particular artists, let me know. Because you're probably not alone, and I can probably talk to some people and maybe help, because it's actually really common. It's more common than people would think, unfortunately. And all of the big artists like won't talk about that, even though it's very obvious. It bugs me. I'm struggling. My Instagram is picky.pants. Nice. I might make another Instagram just for my dolls. Yeah, sure. Let me write that down real quick. Do I have a pencil? I sure do. Sweet. Okay, I'll get a hold of you sometime if that's okay with you. Oh, my pencil just exploded. Or you can DM me. Whatever you're comfortable with is cool with me. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to fake that there's like a bow on here because I don't have enough ribbon. So I'll have to glue that down. Okay, glue this down. Right. Like that. Seems solid to me. Is this even open? I'm not sure if my glue bottle is open. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Boop. Okay, I think we're good. Think we're good. Sweet. That looks great. Okay, and then we fake a bow because that's how I roll. Oh my gosh. I think I failed. Yep, I goofed. I goofed it. No. Once more. I think I did this wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did it wrong. Wait, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I might have succeeded. There we go. Mm-hmm. All right, makes sense. There we go. Look at what I did. I made a little bow. Haha. Nice. Good for me. Oh shoot. My glue is kind of everywhere. Oh, this happens all the time. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So how do I want to glue this down? Which way does it look better? It looks better this way. So we'll slap some glue on the back of it and stick it down. A man of quality. Does anyone get that reference? I will be incredibly surprised if anybody gets that reference. It's Ian McKellen if you need any. The cast of that movie is actually kind of insane. Boop. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I would like to credit my friend Amber, also the mod for this stream and my Discord, for giving me this idea because I had no idea what to do, and she was like, "Hey, look at this," and I was like, yeah, that'll work. I think that'll work." And look at it. It's kind of great. It's kind of great. And now I have to do the other side, which I think I'm going to do it without the doll, just because that might be easier. Cut off a longer thing of ribbon, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this off screen real quick just to make sure that it's even. Otherwise, I will cry. It's not. Okay. And when I say I am not lying to you, because I cry at everything. That's not even. Do it again. I'm an incredibly emotional person. Um, and things just make me cry a lot. Good things. Whatever it is, I will probably be crying. Doesn't matter. And there's no shame in that. However, it is if I'm like angry and I have to convey something, sitting there crying, that's kind of difficult. It's a little rough. Do 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 do. Oh man, I had a good idea this afternoon, and I'm currently remembering that I had a good idea this afternoon, but I now don't remember what that was. Shoot. Um, yeah, no, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, what was it? I know it had something to do with a specific fabric that I have, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Mm, that's too bad. That happens a lot. This might be a little bit too high. It'd be like that sometimes. It really does. It happens a lot. Um, nah, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I trust myself. If nothing else. Happens more than I'd like to admit, yeah. Yeah. It's a common thing in my brain. Yeah, that'll be just fine. I wish I could remember though. Oh well, there will be other ideas. There's always tomorrow to forget what you've done. And then you'll be sad. Okay. Hold on, maybe if I pulled out that fabric, I would remember again, because I know that the fabric is not very far away from me. I might be lying to you. Um, oh, here it is. It's this fabric. I love this fabric. I've never used it, but I want to, and I had an idea for it. And now that I've pulled it out, I still don't remember. Ah, how nice. How endearing. I love that. Thank you. Me too. It gives me Well, okay, it gives me Christopher Robin vibes because I have an acquaintance who was in theater with me, and she did that fabric vibes. True, true. Anyway, she was in theater with me, and she did a costume design for Winnie the Pooh, and that was her fabric for Christopher Robin's. Um, I think it was his vest. Um, I believe. And then she didn't need the fabric, so she just gave it to me. And I was like, oh, heck yeah. She also gave me the rest of the fabric that she used for that project, which I was very grateful for. Um, and then, anyway, I've had a couple ideas with it, like making dolls of the Fantastic Mr. Fox characters. I don't know if any of you have seen that movie. It's one of my favorites because the puppets are so, so cool. I love that movie. Um, but again, I get bored making characters that already exist. I get so bored that my creativity feels stunted when I'm making characters that already exist. Just like I really want to make a Princess Peach doll, like really bad. I have for a long time, but I know for a fact that halfway through I'm going to be like, I don't want to make this anymore. This already exists. I want to make something that I came up with. So I'm trying to come up with a way to make it in a way that's like, Princess Peach but style, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that or what that would look like. Mm, big move. Yeah. Because obviously I like the design of the character. Make it. But I don't want to remake it, you know? I just it's already make my own something. I don't know. Because the last time I made a character, well, the last time I made a character was for a commission, but that's different. Um, Maybe put a twist on Princess Peach. Yeah, that's the only thing I've been able to think of, but I'm not sure what I would want to do. Um, anyway, the last time I made a character, a doll of a character that already exists was my Stranger Things doll. Um, and that was fine. It came out well. She looks fine. First time doing inset eyes, which was cool. Um, however, I got bored. I was bored. Do 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 do. Man, I wish I could remember that idea. It was a really good idea. It was a really, really good idea. But now I have no idea what it was. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to fake making a bow again because of the way that this is. Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. We shall see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fake another bow. Because I'm a liar and a cheat. I'm also sleepy. I didn't sleep super ago, and I'm still feeling it. Still feeling it. However, my sleep has gotten a lot better in the last month, maybe, than it's been. I still have. Not sure what that's about. There we go. Boop. The extra ribbon that I cut. I'm good for me. If my glue would work, that'd be great. That'd be really, really fantastic. I would love it even. It would even maybe make my life a little easier. Please. Please. Thank you. Boop. Huzzah. Boop. Huzzah. Oh, not huzzah. Not huzzah. It came undone. It came undone. No. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Well. Okay. And now we make another bow. Should I put bows at the top too? Maybe. Not sure. Not sure. What did I just do? Y'all didn't witness that, but it was weird. Bigger or sparkly bows? See, that doesn't the rest of the doll's vibe. Because I realized that these pants are like super cute and like bloomer-esque, but the rest of the doll is not, if that makes sense. So that is a solid idea, but it might not go with what I'm. But maybe. I don't know now that I'm considering it. It might work. I don't know. It also depends on whether or not I have sparkly material to do that with. Boop. Boop. Sweet. Okay. Maybe lace? I don't know. Is that too much texture at once? I don't know. There's a lot of textures on this doll, so I want to keep it a little bit keep it on the down low already, because the shoes and the rest of it, there's a lot of texture. You could put glue and sprinkle glitter if you don't have sparkly fabric. That is true. I did recently get a bunch of random pots of glitter that I'm not sure what to do with. I don't utilize glitter that much. It has only recently occurred to me that it's very rare that I use glitter. Here we go. Okay. Bows on the top or not? Hmm. Let me get a pin real quick. Preferably a red one. I just realized I didn't actually have to tie to look like one. Okay. Sam, I don't do glitter. Lately I've been wanting to add glitter in my eyes. Yeah. Yeah. I like Pearl-X powders, like the little mica powders for face-ups, but ooh, do we like that? Do we not? What do we think? What do we think? Do we want it bigger? Do we want it smaller? Are there to be bows elsewhere? To be determined. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, yes, there are. I just remembered. Yes, there are. I just remembered. Yes, indeed. Okay. Opinions. Do we want extra bows or not? I do not know. I do not know. Hold on. Let me try them on the doll real quick. I might make that decision after I make the other pieces. Because I have to make a jacket too. And I think that'll determine whether or not I put bows on it a second time. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. I wish I could show you, but I cannot. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't want to. It's not the right time. Now that I'm looking at it, I think we do want the extra bows. I think we do. I think that's something that is beneficial for both parties. And by both parties, I just mean me, because I'm the only one in this room. Once more. Like an extra bow or two. Indeed. Who gave me permission to do this? I kind of goofed it. There we go. Boop. You and the doll? The doll. In your room, the dolls always benefit from more bows. Are you sure? Are you sure? Tiny bows are fun. I cannot disagree. I cannot disagree. Okay, some glue. Some glue. And we place it gingerly on the pantaloons. And there we have it. One small, oh, I got not a text. I got a live stream update from somebody that I don't know. Okay, cool. The doll is in the room. Yeah, the doll is in the room. Is she conscious yet, though? I mean, she has a face, so I guess so. Yeah. I should put stab me since I'm not using it no more. Ah, there we are. There we are. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Boop. Okay. Boop. No. And once more, we place it gingerly on the pantaloons. Oh, yes. Yes. Clip them a little bit because they are uneven, and that is a sin. There we go. Haha. I just have to find snaps for the... Oh, wait, I might have Velcro. Where do I keep my Velcro? That's always the problem, is the fact that I might have a material, but I may or may not know where it is. Because sometimes I just put things places, and then I look for it later, and I'm like, I have no idea where that is now. And it's yeah, I don't know. Where else would I have put that? Because I know I had one section of it left. Is it up here? I don't think so. No, it is not. I know I have some Velcro, though. I know I have at least some somewhere. Couldn't tell you where, though. Well, that's that, I guess. I don't know. Surely I have. I know it was in this general vicinity. But, like, my workstation is not ideally clean. I don't know. I have no idea. Don't know where that would be. Unless I used it on my last project. What was my last project? Let's see. I didn't use it on Pantry because she had the tail. I used it on... I didn't use it on Starkey. I did use it on Kit. That was the last time I used it, was Kit. And then I put it down over here. Remember that live stream where they looked for Velcro for like half an hour and never found it? Yeah, that was my favorite episode. I like the one where they lost their Velcro. Yeah, I have no idea. That's fine. I'll find sometime. Somewhere out there, you will see a star. But for now, I think I'm done. I think I'm done for today. We've got a solid pair of little shorts. Look at them. They do not have Velcro yet, but that's, that's coming later. But here they are in all of their glory. I'm probably going to take off now, I think. Yeah. I love the red. Thank you, Sanji. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming by. If I could, I would check who all is here. But I can't. So, ta-ta for now. Yes, I will see you all later. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Huge thank you to Amber, my mod, for stopping by as well. My voice is cracking. Clearly it's time for me to go. But anyway, thank you all so much for stopping by. I will catch up with all of you again, probably sometime soon. Alrighty. Bye-bye.